Hey, this is Nestor, the animator, and today I'm gonna help you master once and for all that hair or cloth animation against the wind. It's pretty easy to get done and quite fast. As you can see in the formula right here, it only consists of 5 keyframes. This means that you only have to draw 5 different things and you are done. Alright? Now we're using Blender, but since this is frame by frame animation, you can get this done in any other 2D software. And now, as you can see, this is based on 5 positions. So those 5 positions are right here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we do have 5 keyframes, but we have 10 frames. That means that every keyframe is separated every 2 frames. So we have keyframe 1, 2, keyframe 1, 2, keyframe, and on and on. Alright, so let's get started. So keyframe 1 says that point 1 is in position 1. So it's talking about points. So which points? So right here. Right, so this animation is based on points that are moving in the direction of the wind. Alright, so point 1 is in position 1. So this is point 1 and it is in position 1. They are those 2 points, they are coming out like this. Alright, so you just have the reference here and a longer one right here. Okay, so they move in the direction of the wind. Right, so it says that point 2 is in position number 3. Alright, so it is point 2 in position 3. And they go on and on. Point 1 moves from position 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, and the animation ends. And the point 2 begins in position 3. Here it is. And then it moves to 4 and 5. And because 5 is the last position, it has to reset or restart, and it goes back to 1 and 2. And here, as you can see, if it ends in 2, it's ready to create a cycle to go back to position 3. Alright, so here it is. It moves to 4, and then it moves to 5, and then it moves back to 1 because the positions are finished. Alright, so let's try to replicate that right now. So we have the references, okay, and then we have point 1 in position 1. So here it is, position 1, right? And point 2 in position 3. So point 2 in position 3. Okay, remember that they're trying to follow these 2 imaginary lines. You can also draw them as reference if you want to. It's completely up to you. So let's go keyframe 2, right? Keyframe 2. We move to position number 2. Alright, here let me activate the onion skin real quick so we can see what we're doing. Alright, and point 2 moves to position 4, so here it is. And then on the next one, point 1 goes to position 3, and point 2 moves to the last position, 5. Here, on the next keyframe, the point 1 moves to position 4, and the point 2 goes back to position 1. Alright, and finally, point 1 reaches position 5, and point 2 moves to position 2. Okay, so we have this movement, alright, and now as you can see, we just have to draw the line or hair or cloth trying to avoid touching the 2 points. So what does that mean? So that's basically that we're gonna draw something like this. Alright, so you just have to imagine that these points have some sort of magnetic field around them and they are pushing the center line or hair or cloth. Okay, so on the next keyframe, we draw something like this now. That's great. Next keyframe, we draw something like this now. That's great. Next keyframe, and then the point 2 comes here, so now it's gotta push this down. So we draw something like this. That's great. And the final keyframe looks something like this. That's great. And if you play it, let's remove the onion skin. There it is. A perfect replica of what we were just showing at the beginning. Now you do this on one layer, and then on another layer you can finally, for example, draw the cloth itself. So you can do this, Alright, and you repeat on all the keyframes until you're done with your drawing. And again, it's important that you do it on another layer so you can delete the reference later on by just removing the layer itself. Okay, well, I hope this is useful in any way. Please remember that this formula is in the video description in case you want to copy it and save it. And this file is also in the video description as a free download Gumroad link in case you want to study the file. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and see you on the next video. Bye!